Deals, discounts, and incentives. Deals, discounts, and incentives. Gosh, that's all we hear every day across America. The customer comes in the door and says, what kind of deal, what kind of discount, what kind of incentive can you give me today? Why do they ask that question? Because home buyers today actually have a home buyer school. Yeah, that's right. You didn't know that? Yeah, they have a home buyer school. Where's the home buyer school conducted? Your competition. You see, every day they walk into your competitor's model, they're giving the deals, the discounts, and incentives. They advertise them, they promote them, and they drop it. And so the buyers now become conditioned that they need a deal, a discount, or incentive, or they're just not going to buy anything today. They're looking for something special. Now, here's the problem with the deal, the discount, or incentive. I'm not going to argue with you whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. What I'm going to argue with you is this. It's a matter of when you present it. It's not a matter of whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. You see, if you do offer a deal, a discount, or incentive, the classic mistake, the big mistake, and there's many mistakes, but this is the biggest mistake of all the mistakes, is giving the incentive before they actually pick out a home. Let me repeat that. You never give an incentive until they actually pick out a home. Why? Home buying has always said this. It says you must get down to the one of a kind. There's no such thing as blanket incentives, incentives that apply across the board. And if you're giving it too soon, too fast, it blows negotiation, and it also doesn't get them down to the one of a kind. And so here's the way that it works. A customer walks in the door and they say, what kind of deals, discounts, and incentives? You must be able to withhold that information until they pick something out. Now that's the hard part. Why? Because an incentive is a closing tool, not your opening statement. Let me repeat that. Incentives are closing tools, they're not your opening statement. You don't blurt it out before they pick out a home. You would never give something before they have the value of the home first in their mind, and that's the classic mistake. You see, they've got to have a basis of value before you give it. So the big mistake, here's the way Charlie Jenkins describes it. I heard a quote by him, and it was pretty cool. Here's what Charlie Jenkins said. He said, giving the incentive before they see the home is like spilling the popcorn in the lobby before starting the movie. You don't want to give the incentive until they pick something out. Remember again, home buying is about picking the one of a kind, so we've got to get them down to one of a kind. We save the incentive until the end, not at the beginning, because it really works this way across North America. The average customer comes in the door and they say, do you have any deals, discounts, or incentives? Salesperson immediately caves, just immediately caves and says, oh, do we have deals, discounts, and incentives? Yes, these homes used to be $450. That was in the good market, but now that the things have turned, now we dropped the prices down to $350. But if you press me, I might be able to get you another $50,000 off. And if you really are a shrewd negotiator, I could probably even get you closing costs, maybe a Mustang, maybe an air conditioner. You tell me what you're looking for, folks. I'll put it all together. And you've given the deal, the discount, and the incentive, and you have no basis of value. So remember this, an incentive is a closing tool, not your opening statement.